This psychology trick is so powerful, it's banned in some corporate training programs. Imagine walking into a room and instantly knowing how to read everyone's hidden intentions. Sounds impossible, right? Wrong. These mind-blowing tactics are the secret weapons of master manipulators, and they're about to become yours. Hello and welcome to the Silent Psych. Today, I will brief you about mind-blowing psychology facts that feel illegal to know. Before we start, make sure to like and subscribe to my channel. First up, the power of strategic silence. When you ask someone a question, don't say a word after the answer. Just stare. The uncomfortable silence will make them spill their guts, revealing far more than they intended. It's subtle, it's silent, it's devastatingly effective. But wait, there's more. Ever heard of the door-in-the-face technique? Make an outrageous request you know they'll refuse, then follow up with your real, more reasonable ask. They'll feel guilty for saying no and are more likely to agree. It's weaponized empathy at its finest. Now, let's talk body language. Mirroring someone's posture and gestures creates an instant subconscious bond. They'll trust you without knowing why. It's like hacking the human operating system. Here's a dark one, the Benjamin Franklin effect. Ask someone for a small favor. They'll convince themselves they must like you to have helped. It's reverse psychology on steroids. Pause and listen. The next time you're in an argument, agree with the other person's point before making your own. It disarms them completely. You'll slip past their defenses like a ghost. Speaking of ghosts, ever heard of ghosting in negotiations? Suddenly go silent, mid-discussion. The other party will often panic and offer better terms just to re-engage. It's psychological warfare, and it works. Now, for the ultimate persuasion hack, use their name, frequently. It triggers a Pavlovian response in their brain, making them more receptive to your ideas. It's like a cheat code for human interaction. But we're just getting started. Ever notice how salespeople touch your arm or shoulder? It's not an accident. Physical contact releases oxytocin, the trust hormone. They are literally chemically altering your brain. Here's a mind bender. People are more likely to agree with you if you nod while asking a question. It's a nonverbal suggestion that's almost impossible to resist. Now, let's dive into the forbidden realm of dating psychology. Ever wonder why negging works? It's not about insults. It's about creating a gap between your perceived value and theirs. The human brain is wired to chase what it can't have. But here's the real kicker, the reciprocity principle. Do someone an unsolicited favor and they'll feel compelled to return it. It's how cults recruit new members. It's how politicians win elections. And now, it's your secret weapon. Imagine this, you're in a heated debate. Instead of arguing, ask the other person to explain their position in detail. As they struggle to articulate, they'll often realize the flaws in their own argument. It's Jedi mind trick level stuff. Now, for a tactic that feels downright illegal. The foot in the door technique. Start with a tiny request, then gradually escalate. People will agree to things they never thought possible simply because they've already said yes once. Here's a dark one. People are more likely to comply with a request immediately after being rejected. Their brain is scrambling to reassert control. Use this wisely, or someone might use it on you. Let's talk about the power of scarcity. Limit the availability of something, and its perceived value skyrockets. It's why limited time offers work so well. The fear of missing out overrides rational decision-making. Now, for a truly devious tactic, the lowball technique. Get someone to commit to a decision, then reveal additional costs or requirements. They're far more likely to follow through even when the deal is no longer in their favor. Pause and consider this. People remember the first and last items in a list more than anything in the middle. It's called the serial position effect. Use it to bury unfavorable information and highlight what you want them to remember. Here's a mind-blowing fact. People are more likely to believe something if it's printed in a difficult-to-read font. The extra cognitive effort makes it seem more important. It's like hacking the brain's spam filter. Now, let's delve into the realm of conflict manipulation. When someone's angry, speaking softly forces them to quiet down to hear you. It's a subtle power play that completely shifts the dynamic. But wait, there's more. The anchoring effect is a cognitive bias where people rely too heavily on the first piece of information they receive. In negotiations, always make the first offer. It sets the stage for everything that follows. Here's a tactic that feels like pure sorcery. The illusion of choice. Present options that all lead to your desired outcome. People will feel in control while unknowingly doing exactly what you want. Now, for a truly Machiavellian move. The Ben Franklin Close. Ask for advice on a decision you've already made. People will support choices they feel they've influenced, even if that influence was an illusion. Imagine this: you're trying to persuade someone. Instead of listing benefits, ask them to imagine using your product or idea. The act of visualization makes it feel more real and attainable. Here's a psychological nuclear weapon: the peak end rule. People judge experiences based on their most intense point and how they end. Manipulate these two factors, and you can rewrite someone's entire perception of an event. Now, for a tactic that borders on mind control: the Zeigarnik effect. Our brains obsess over unfinished tasks. Start a story, but don't finish it. The person will be compelled to seek closure, making them more likely to re-engage with you. Let's talk about the power of consistency. Once someone takes a stand on an issue, they're more likely to behave consistently with that position. Get a small commitment first and watch as it snowballs into larger ones. Here's a dark one. People are more susceptible to persuasion when they are mentally or physically fatigued. It's why timeshare presentations often last for hours. Wear them down and their defenses crumble. Now, for a truly sinister tactic: the door-in-the-face technique's evil twin. Make a small request, get rejected, then immediately follow up with your real, larger ask. The contrast makes it seem more reasonable. Pause and listen closely. The next time you need a favor, frame it as a chance for the other person to demonstrate their skill or expertise. People love to feel important and needed. Here's a mind-bender: the halo effect. One positive trait influences people's perception of other unrelated traits. Use this to create a positive first impression and watch as it colors all future interactions. Now, for a tactic that feels like pure manipulation: the decoy effect. Introduce a third, less attractive option to make your preferred choice seem more appealing. It's how menus are designed to make you order the most profitable items, but we're not done yet. The bandwagon effect is a cognitive bias where people do something primarily because others are doing it. Create the illusion of popularity and watch as others fall in line. Here's a psychological depth charge: the sunk cost fallacy. Once people invest time, money, or effort into something, they're reluctant to abandon it. Use this to keep people committed to your cause, even when it's no longer in their best interest. Now, for the ultimate mind hack: the IKEA effect. People place higher value on things they've partially created. Involve someone in the process, and they'll be more invested in the outcome. These tactics are powerful. They're subtle, and in the wrong hands, they're dangerous. Now that you know, use them wisely, or someone else will use them on you. This is all for today. I hope this video was informative for you. For more informative videos, please like and subscribe to my channel, and do press the bell icon and stay updated with the latest videos.